Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall, we will, we must rejoice and be glad in it. A little late today, but happy Wednesday. It's the Wednesday word coming to you on today. Thank you for your prayers and thank you for your calls and your texts. In case you didn't know, I have asthma and I am diabetic and I have high blood pressure. And so Sunday I had a little diabetic scare. My blood sugar level dropped, got a little dizzy. My doctor had changed my medicine, and so running back and forth visiting my aunt, I only had one of the pills and then had the second one, and I thought I would be good for 2 days, but I guess not. And so grateful to God, all is well. Thankful for Tony, who went and got my medicine and came and made sure all was well, but I'm grateful for you and grateful for God. Wanted to also share with you our leadership team. Our leadership team met on Monday night, and so you can look for some correspondence this weekend as far as where we are and how we're moving forward with this COVID-19. I'm anxious like you are. I am tired of preaching to an empty church. Larry is tired of playing the organ to an empty church. And so we want to know, when can we all get back together? And so our leadership team met, and so you should receive a letter this coming weekend from our president, laying out some instructions and different things of how the meeting went on Monday and where we are moving forward. I am excited because we have received our PPE, protective equipment. We have received our mask and our gloves and our thermometers, and I want to thank Jim Chris for ordering those. And so we have received those, and so we've already started the process with that. We're going to create some more signs and some more visual things as we move forward so that all is comfortable as we move forward. Because our main purpose is that you are healthy and that you are safe during this whole pandemic. The last thing that your pastor wants is for us to come back together and one person get COVID-19. That's the last thing we want to see. And so we don't want that to happen. And so that's why we're taking precautionary measures to make sure none of that happens. I'm broadcasting not from my office, but I'm with my aunt. Her and my uncle had a trip set up, and all of my other cousins are married, got families, and Jim said take some time off to be with your aunt, and so I am with my aunt, and I will be back in Lancaster on Friday. I'll tell y'all later where I went and stuff, but I'll be back in Lancaster on Friday. Amen. I'm excited. Can you believe that August is already here? And I remember last year this time, the search committee was interviewing me and vetting me and checking me out and seeing if I was the right man for the job, right person, for the job. And so we're excited that God has knitted us together, even during this time, to do what needs to be done. I don't know if you read it. Here's the word for Wednesday. But in the Lancaster Online, I read an article about if you receive mysterious seeds, to not plant them. And I said, wow, look, we had done a whole series on the seed, the sower, and the soil for part of the summer. And here in the article said, if you receive, catch what I'm saying, some mysterious seeds, do not plant them. If you receive, I feel like preaching, some mysterious seeds, do not plant them. And I loved it because it said, even though it gets in your possession, that doesn't mean you need to plan it. So even though they call you, even though they text you, even though you get the message, even though you hear the rumor, whatever, the news article said, did y'all catch it? Don't sow the corrupted seed. And a lot of times harvests are damaged. People are damaged. Why? Because they sow and reap the wrong seed. And can I be honest with you? In my life, in my 40 years of living, I can admit I have sown some bad seeds. Have you ever sown a bad seed? But my prayer is, God, whatever seed I've sown, I pray that it's crop failure. I pray that it not grow. I pray that it not produce. I pray that it not comes to pass. The article said, hey, you might get them in the mail. It may be anonymous. It may look like it's all good, but to not plant these corruptive seeds. Hey, First Reform, I'm praying for you. I'm praying that your faith fail not. I'm praying that someone comes up with a vaccine for this COVID-19. I'm praying that your faith in the midst of this fail not. I'm praying that we don't lose any sheep. Someone was like, well, we have to hurry up and get back to church because members might go somewhere else. Where are you going? I'm praying that you don't go anywhere. I'm praying that God will allow you to stay a part of the family. I'm praying that God will keep you in the fold. Join Larry and I on Sunday. Sunday we'll be back in the saddle. And this first Sunday, we're doing virtual Holy Communion. Shout out to Nancy Crawford, who bakes our communion bread. We're going to have our bread. We're going to have our wine. Those of you that will be viewing from home, you can have your bread, get your juice. It doesn't have to just be grape juice or red wine. Get your juice. Come with a consecrated mind, and we're going to break bread and drink together. I'm praying for you, but I want you to also know that I appreciate that you're praying for me. Pray for me. I'll be back, like I said, on Friday. Trust me, this is not a vacation. My aunt has got on my last nerve. And I'm like, it's no fair that my other cousins are married. She has no kids. Her mom had no kids, and I'm stuck. But this is not a vacation. But I'll be back in the saddle, be back home on Friday. But I appreciate your calls. I appreciate your prayers. Again, Sunday, my blood sugar level dropped a little bit, got a little dizzy and lightheaded. My doctor took me off of metformin and put me on Janae and this other drug, Flexol or something like that, begin with an F. And so you have to take both of them together for them to work. And so I was just taking the one, traveling back and forth and being with my aunt and stuff down in Maryland and not taking the other one. And got a little lightheaded, my blood sugar level dropped, but all is well. And we'll give a shout out to our great leadership team. They met on Monday. They did their first Zoom meeting, y'all. They met on Monday. I tried to log in. It kept booting me out, but they met on Monday. And I'm excited at the progress that we're making because we all want to come back together. I love what Bill said. It was something about seeing everyone on that Zoom meeting that just warmed his heart and lifted his spirit. And I can't wait. Till we're all back together again. I love you. I'm praying for you. And I will see you Sunday morning by the grace of God. Prepare yourself for communion. Have your bread, have your juice. Also, if you need a gift card, don't forget you can call or you can text Jim to get a gift card and grateful at all that is being done through our different fundraising events. I love you. I miss you. I'm praying for you. And we will see you on Sunday.